Hello and welcome to a brand new server. This is JustRP's Red Dead Redemption 2 RP. We finally released as of I believe the 22nd. I think we released yesterday, and I'm finally making a video on it today, and you guys will see this probably on the 24th. But JustRP, we have finally released our Red Dead Redemption 2 server that has been in development for quite a while, and today we are going to be checking it out. Now, if you are someone who has been really enjoying the Gold Rush videos, don't worry, those ones will not stop anytime soon. I'm most likely just going to make this big announcement video on JustRP, wait a little bit for the server to get a little bit more populated, a little bit more established, and then we'll start making consistent videos on there. But we will still be continuing the Gold Rush series, of course. So let's get right into it with our character creation. So first of all, let's choose our character. Of course, we're going to be going with a male. We're going to hit enter here, I believe, to choose our character. And there are also a lot of cool features on the server that we're going to be looking over as well. Now, the customization obviously is going to be pretty similar to almost any server, as you can't really get too in-depth or too different on creating a customized character. But of course, we can customize our skin, customize our face, do all of these different stuff from here. The dressing room to choose all of our different clothing, of course. The character height we can of course choose as well. We're not going to be too, I think we're going to be around, yeah, about there. So not the tallest, but about 1 or 2 or 3 below the tallest. Yeah, go around there, around 5'10". We'll go around there, 5'10", a little bit under 6, why not? I'm probably gonna go do the skin, the face, and the clothing all off camera, because that stuff takes a lot of time if you want your character to look good, because of course you really only have one shot at creating your character. So I'm gonna spend a little bit of time doing that right now, and I'll cut back when we're done. Yeah, it's gonna take a while to create our character, but let's do it. Alrighty, after quite a bit of time, I think we're ready to go. Again, we got decent face. Spent a little bit of time on it. Doesn't look horrible. I mean, doesn't look amazing, but not horrible. Nice little gun belt on our waist. Nice little boots here. Nice little stirrups on the back. And I think we're all ready to go. We look pretty damn similar to our Gold Rush one, but either way, I kind of like how this character looks. So let's hit finish and save. Boom. Okay, first and last name. I think we're gonna be going with Zavil again, but this time Zamaro instead for a last name instead of Kowalski, because I didn't really like that much. So Zavil Zamaro. So let's hit confirm. Boom, and we should be spawned in. We start off with $200, which is a lot of money. Again, a lot of money. That should be enough. Oh, of course, we have to join the team speak real quick. All right, so coming out of the initial spot, looks like we spawned again. We're spawning in Valentine. So what do we have around here? First of all, is the animal shelter. You can actually purchase pets on the server, which is really, really cool. The thing is, if these pets, if they die, they're gone forever. So we're probably not going to purchase a pet right off the start. We, of course, have the weapons shop. Now, I believe you can also speak to actual player gunsmiths to get a bunch of different guns. But starting off, you're able to get a couple starter ones over at the weapons shop. We have posters over here. Not sure what that's about yet. The bounty board. And also what's really, really cool with the bounty system on the server is you can actually bounty hunt NPCs on little missions, which are really, really cool, and we'll probably take a look at that at some point in the series for sure. We have the doctor here, the barber shop, the general store, which we'll check out and see what's inside there. We have the bank. We'll check out the banking system as well for sure. We have our clothing store as usual, a bathhouse. We have a butcher over here, a stable in Valentine, and then of course the horse trainer, which will probably go and see if we can purchase ourselves a horse right off the start as well, and then see if we have enough money left over for a weapon. So first of all, let's actually check out the animal shelter just because we're so close and see what kinds of pets you're able to actually purchase on the server. Again, this is the first server that I've seen that you can actually purchase pets and stuff on, which is pretty cool. Also, another big feature on the server is that we actually have the third eye, which I don't think any other Red Dead servers have, at least I haven't seen it, which again is similar to GTA, where you can third eye over stuff instead of having to go through menus and hit certain keys, which is actually very nice and super intuitive. But let's go over here and check out the pet shop. So it seems that if we go up to this guy, third eye him, we're able to bring up the animal shelter. So let's check that out. See, we're able to purchase a wide range of different animals to have as pets or companions. So we can purchase obviously a husky. Oh, it's so cute. We purchase a Rufus, Labrador, Coonhound, Collie, a Retriever, a Foxhound, a Shepherd, a Hobo, which I was scared that was going to be a person for a second, a Cthulhu, a Poodle, a freaking Poodle, a cat, that's actually pretty cute, And then I believe that's about it. So you're able to purchase quite a wide range of different pets. Actually, we changed the skins. We change the skin 1. Oh wow, I think it changes it. So if we go to that, then go skin 2, and then skin 0. Yeah, so you're able to purchase different ones, which is pretty cool. So you can purchase a bunch of different pets and a bunch of different kinds of those different pets, which is definitely pretty nice. But next, let's go head over to the stable and see how much horses are and see if we can get ourselves kind of a starter horse real quick. All right, so let's go over here. Valentine's Stables now offering horse and ghost serum, 40 per injection. Horse care services brushes, $10 each. Carrots, $2.50 each. Interesting. So if we go in here, though, we should be able to purchase... What is going on over there? We should be able to purchase a horse, I believe, from right over here. All right, horse stables. All right, horses. And let's see what we can get. It doesn't seem to show us the price, which is exactly how it was on, I believe, Gold Rush, which is a little frustrating. Actually, no, I think we have to go into the category first. So let's go into like American Standard. Okay, here we are. Now we're able to see the different prices. Okay, that's how it works. All right, so we're probably going to want something basic to start us off with a little bit extra money so we can purchase a pistol. So let's look around. Ooh, these are actually not very expensive, and these look quite nice. They have decent stats as well. Again, not crazy stats, as it's just going to be a starter horse. This one's only $30. Okay, we might actually want to go for like a really cheap one like that. I'm going to look around for a little bit more. Oh, that is quite the horse. I think I just saw it. Where is it? There we go. That is quite the nice looking horse. I'm not going to lie. Piebald. That actually looks quite nice as well. $115. $115. Not good stats though, to be honest. Oh, these have much better stats, but they're obviously a lot more expensive. Let's keep looking. Alrighty. So I found quite the interesting horse. We can actually rotate them, I believe. Yeah, we can rotate them, which is pretty interesting. But this blue roan looks very interesting. It has like a black head, black tail, black feet, but then kind of just like a blue all over. It looks pretty interesting. It's only $40. It has good stats, and I think we're gonna go with it. So let's purchase it. I believe if we just hit enter. Okay, so 6 horse. We're 1 for male, 2 for female. We'll go with 1 for male. Accept. And name horse. I think we're gonna name it Berry, just like a blueberry. So let's accept. And we should get our horse. Cover horse. We're definitely going to want an adult because we're going to be riding it a lot, and we don't want to have to like kind of teach and learn from a younger horse. So let's just accept as a, again, let me just double check. Yeah, 2 for adult. Boom. And we should have our horse. So if we actually go over to him and we third eye over him again, go back into the horse stables, we can then go to my horses, and it should show our owned horses here, which is Barry. Let's grab, actually we're not going to grab Barry out yet because we need a saddle. Let's see how much a saddle will cost us. So if we go to horse accessories, doesn't seem like we're able to. All right, let's take out the horse first, and then maybe we can customize it from there. That might be how it is. So let's grab out Barry.
What was your name, ma'am?
And then from there, are we able to go here and then horse accessories? Yes, we are. All right, so we're going to want to get a saddle. How expensive are these going to be though? I don't. Okay, it's at the bottom. So 12. Okay, that's not bad at all. 12 bucks, 12 bucks. 12 bucks. They seem to be all be 12 bucks. They don't seem very expensive at all, which is very nice. Let's go with something. Ooh, that blue kind of fits. That kind of fits her. We might go with that, or fits him, my bad. Keep looking around. Let's find something that fits them real nice. All right, so I feel like this saddle fits pretty damn well, especially with the rest of the horse being black as well. So let's purchase that. Boom. And let's keep going on. And let's keep going on. Bags. Let's get some saddle bags as well. Check out the horse a little bit. All right, those look pretty nice. Just a nice basic black saddle bags. Definitely okay. She's pooping a little bit as we're twirling around, or he is, my bad. So let's buy the saddle bags as well for another $10. Backpacks. Just a little something back there that's nice. Might as well just get a nice black one. Boom, another $10. We're definitely spending a decent amount of money. We don't need a lantern. We don't need a mask. The tail. I'll just go with this basic black one. Why not? Let's do that. Boom. Only 20 cents. Mains, we're probably not going to change the mains too much. So let's actually just get like a pretty normal looking one. All right, there's a nice looking one, not too crazy. Buy that as well. And I believe we should be good. Hopefully it saves everything that we did and it doesn't just come out like this. Let's see if we go back. And we should be able to go out there and call our horse, I believe. Let's see.
Yes, sir.
See if we call them. Oh, there's our horse. There we go. There's Barry. All right, Barry. Ooh, he looks quite nice, actually. quite like the look of him. Oh wow, he looks really cool. It's like an actual blue horse. I didn't realize it was going to be that blue. Wow, he looks very neat. All right, so we're gonna go head over to the gunsmith now and see if we can buy ourselves a little bit of a gun. Let's go inside here. Oh, howdy y'all.
I mean, we still got some territories in some stations I've come past you. Wallace Station.
We third eye this
Ridge
weapon
Station
dealer.
still coming to you, or neck of the woods over there.
Eye weapons. We're gonna start off with a revolver, of course, and a cattleman seems to be the only one we can purchase from the NPC. As again, it's just gonna be a starting gun. So let's buy that real quick. Boom. Let's buy some ammo for the pistol, or I guess revolver. I don't know if there's a difference, but let's buy that revolver ammo. Normal. Let's buy, let's say 5 boxes, because that should last us quite a while. Boom. We bought revolver ammo normal. And anything else we need to buy? I think we're all good. We're gonna buy a knife as well. Boom. And we should be all set.
Yeah, it'll be nice. It'll be nice once we get things
Exit
up and
menu.
running. Take a bit though. Take a bit.
And let's get out of here. Let's also, of course, check out the general store and see if there's anything that we need to purchase inside there, possibly.
Oh, Mayfield, there you are.
Not sure what Barry's doing. Seems like, as always, we've got a horse that doesn't like to actually. Oh my fella. Holy shit. You all right? Oh my.
Oh my god.
God damn thing.
Holy shit, yo, what happened, man?
I have no idea. I think the horse just kicked him. Alright, there you go, fella.
No,
Watch out for the horses. Alrighty.
Thank you for helping them out.
Oh yeah, no problem.
Yeah, appreciate the help, mister.
Alright, after that little
nice conversation.
little detour, let's go check out the general store finally. Should be able to buy probably a bunch of different kinds of. Oh, someone left their hat in here. So again, we third eye. Actually, it's space to access this one. Never mind. So hit space, and boom. Let's go buy. Actually, what can we sell here? We can sell small leather, thick leather, meat, game meat, raw poultry, and fish. Interesting. We can. Okay, so what can we buy? We can buy coffee, wilderness survival guide. We're gonna buy that just because I'm curious what it is. So boom. Let's buy one of those. Boom. Let's keep going on. We're gonna need some water, so let's buy 6 waters. Actually, let's buy 10 waters. Why not? $2.50, I believe it should be. Boom. Let's buy some cigarettes. Actually, cigars and cigarettes are the same, so let's buy quite a couple of these. Let's buy 5 cigars to, you know, treat us on our travels when we have something nice. What else? Let's buy some peaches. Let's buy 5 peaches. Boom. You cannot carry more peach. Our inventory is already full. Let's check what's in our inventory. Actually, we can move his inventory around, which is also really nice. So we're gonna move it probably to like the middle of our screen. So I believe, oh, actually, well, we spawned with a Lamat. Never mind. I'm not sure how we got this Lamat. I guess we spawned with it. I didn't even notice that. So we'll probably actually keep the Lamat, put the cattleman in our bank. We have some dollars on us, it seems. So we're actually pretty decently equipped. So let's actually use, of course, the Lamat to take that out. And thankfully it comes with ammo. And this is the one, again, that has the 2 different modes, which is pretty damn cool. Again, we're gonna have to reload it if we want to be able to load up that. Put that away. Let's also use our knife. Boom, melee knife. Use that. Have that out as well. We should be all good to go. Make sure we're able to quick draw that Lamat if we need to. We're gonna leave Barry here and go check out the bank, which should be right here, I believe. Let's check out how the banking looks. All right, so we're inside here. I'm guessing we third eye this. Yep. Open bank. Bank is not loaded. Try again. You create an account. Oh, okay, so we just had to make the account in Valentine. Okay, there we go. There's our bank. Just took a second or two. Because I think the first time you create a bank, you have to actually create it and stuff like that. That's probably what happened. So city. Also, all of the banks are separate. So if you put something in at the Valentine bank, I believe you won't be able to get it out at a different bank. So they're all town by town. The reasoning for that is we want people to stick to certain towns, kind of in a sense. And then if you actually stick in a town for a while, you can actually become a citizen of that town, vote on the sheriff, vote on different issues going on in your town alone, which is pretty cool, I think. Definitely something unique to our server, I believe. So we can deposit, withdraw, etc. from here. Let's deposit some money. Let's put in like 50 bucks. Why not? Boom, there we go. And we're pretty good. All right, so if we go over to him, let's open the bags, and let's actually, if we're able to open those bags, here we go, inventory. Let's actually put in the cattleman, since we're not going to be using that. And yeah, that should just be good to leave on him. We can also make a camp, of course, with the camp license and the camp flags, which are pretty cool. But now we have our extra cattlemans in the, or I guess on the bags of Barry, thankfully. Now let's just look around a little bit around town, see what else there is to do. So let's check out what else there is on the map. So of course we have a Valentine's office down here. We also have the telegram station. So up here we have a cell spot. Not sure what that's for. Again, we're gonna have to find all this stuff out. I think this is like a native camp up here, it seems like. If we go down in Strawberry, we have quite a couple things. We have a butcher again, all the normal stuff, general store, bounty board, doctor, all that normal stuff. Over here we have a timber company. That's actually pretty cool. I haven't seen one of those on any server before. I'm guessing you're able to do like log cutting and stuff there. Blackwater, see if there's anything unique here. We have a Blackwater boat launch, which is pretty cool. A fish buyer, a telegram station, a delivery job, which is definitely pretty nice. Stables, bathhouse, the normal stuff. Let's keep going west a little bit. Over at McFarland's Ranch, we have another delivery job. An Armadillo, we have clothing, and I'm guessing a couple other small things. We have a general store, another clothing store. Over in Tumbleweed, on the whole west side, we have some posters, an animal shelter, clothing, a general store, a butcher, weapons, all the normal stuff. Let's see if there's anything that's not normal that we can find on the map. We have a hop field over here, apparently. A grain field over here. Huckleberry, not sure exactly what kind of plant that is. A cornfield. Agarita field, wild carrot field. There's a bunch of different fields that you can do. Also, what's really cool is that if you just go out into the wilderness and say you find, like, say a potato plant, you're able to just take and pick those potatoes from the wild and then actually use those potatoes to create seeds with. And then what also is really cool is that you're able to create a farm anywhere on the map. I mean, of course, not inside towns and such, but pretty much anywhere on the map you're able to actually create a farm, which is really cool. And you know, you can definitely team up with a couple of buddies, because I believe that when you create a farm, there's a max limit. I think it's 20 per person that you can plant. And of course, if you work with people, you're able to obviously create a couple more. Make sure we're looking around this time and make sure we don't get jumped. I'm not exactly sure what's up here in these fields, but again, I think what we're gonna do is probably head over to Blackwater and kind of just check out that town. And that's going to probably be the towns that we hang out around. Blackwater and Strawberry, those are the towns that I really like personally to hang out around. So I think what we're going to do is start off by heading all the way down to Blackwater. And yeah, I guess I'll meet you guys when we're down there, and we'll probably check out this timber company on the way over, see what we can do there. And yeah, pretty interesting. Again, starting off on the JustRP server. This is kind of just showing off the server in general. There's a lot of really cool features, again, such as the third eye. There's plants you can find in the wild, turn those plants into seeds, create farms wherever you want. You're able to create your actual camp as well and upgrade your camp, as well as put down a camp flag so no one else can create a camp in the same spot as you. There's those NPC bounty huntings that actually I really am interested in trying out in a future episode. There's actually a lot of really cool stuff. And also the main thing when they were creating the server that they wanted to do is that all of the materials work with each other. So say you have someone mining, that person who's mining is obviously going to have someone that smelts it for them. That person that smelts it is obviously going to go to, let's say, the blacksmith or a gunsmith, sell them those materials, and then the gunsmith or the blacksmith can then create stuff with those materials. Same goes for everything else. You know, doctors are going to need certain items from other farmers. People that basically have jobs where they have to craft stuff are going to need items and the materials that they get from other players, and then of course have to interact with them. So it builds a lot of interaction on the server, which is really cool. And then again, what I mentioned a little bit earlier is that regulars of certain towns are going to eventually be able to get their voting rights for that town and actually decide on certain decisions that happen within the town, which I think is a very unique and very cool feature on our server. And then of course, saying it once again, the third eye is a pretty damn nice feature to have as well. But let's head over to that timber company, see what is over there, and then of course make our way down to our main town of Blackwater. So I'll see you guys once we are over at the Appleseed Timber Company. Also, as we're making our way over to the timber yard, I thought we'd go over some of the basic stuff on the server, such as the controls and some of the different menus. So first of all, let's go over the basic controls. Left Alt or your mouse 3, also known as pushing down your mouse wheel button, will bring up your little third eye thing. Your inventory is on your I key. I'll actually put all the commands on screen right now if you want to see them. You can hit J to change your voice range. So right now we're at normal. This is shouting. Actually, it's really nice. It shows you in the top left, because on Gold Rush, it took me forever to figure out the differences. So again, we have whispering, talking, shouting, and then screaming. So four different modes, I believe. Again, whisper, talk, shout, and scream, which is pretty cool. And again, it does show you the different range, and I believe you can actually clear this by doing /clear if you don't want to see it up there whenever you change it. So right now we're on talk. We can hit M, of course, to open up our map. It also brings up a cool map animation as well, as you can see as we put it away. We can hit E, of course, to get on and off a horse. That's pretty basic. Hit H to whistle a horse over to us. Again, you can only do this if you are near an actual road as well. Of course, C to look behind you as normal. You can hit Z if you just want to, you know, ragdoll. I know a lot of people like doing this for dramatic effects, so, you know, we put that in there as well, which is pretty nice. Then you can, of course, hit U to check the players online as well as your ping. Or actually, I believe this will only show players that are near you, which is definitely interesting. Again, it won't show any players that are not in your loaded in area, which is pretty nice as well. If you need to see like their IDs or something like that, you can hit tab, of course, to check your equipped items, or F4 to bring up the same exact thing but items instead of weapons. You can also create scenes by just hitting home and then home again if you want to place it in that area, and then filling in the following info, of course. And then you can also hit delete to delete a scene, or cancel it with escape or backspace. You can also hit right bracket to show and hide scenes. As you see, I made a little scene over here earlier, and if I hit that right bracket, it will show and hide it, which is also pretty nice as well. And then, of course, delete if we just want to delete that scene overall. There was also some farming keybinds which I'll put on screen as well, but that's only for farming, which we're not going to be getting into right at the moment. Also, again, the big wheel that we're going to be talking about, we're going to go over, is of course the radial wheel that you're going to bring up with F6. So if we hold F6 here or press F6, we're able to see a bunch of different options. So of course, first of all, we have the emotes menu where you can see a bunch of different emotes in their different categories. So you have a different greetings here. So we can say a little greeting. Let's do a smooth greeting, boom, or discreet wave, boom, friendly wave, boom. There's a bunch of different stuff. A little nod, a fancy bow, look at that bow, boom there. A little tip of the hat. There's definitely a lot of really cool emotes on the server. Definitely recommend going through and trying them out for yourselves. Again, if we go back in the emotes, there's a bunch of different ones. We can go into shared emotes if we want to do it with a person. We can dance, standing, all that kind of stuff. We go over to job. This will obviously show if you have a job. You can also call a doctor from here, call the sheriffs, pay your bills. I think check your ID here as well. Not exactly sure what that does just yet. I think it's if we have a job. We can hit show job. Of course, it's not going to show anything because we don't have a currently equipped job. We can change our walk style from here as well. So right now we're on that one. If we change it to, let's say, easy rider, we're going to walk a little differently. Oh, I actually kind of like that walk. Quite the bit of swagger. I think we're sticking with that walk. We are sticking with that walk. Why not? If we keep going on, we have a miscellaneous here where we can check out the pet menu. We can use dice, rock, paper, scissors, a horse race menu. Not sure that works, but that's pretty cool. Flip a coin, call a bird. I'm guessing we can maybe buy birds later down the line, which is pretty cool. We can play poker from here, wagon. We can hide our HUD if we want to do that for, let's say, cinematic screenshots. You can also do that with /HUD as well to bring it back up and hide it. Again, if we go back into the miscellaneous menu, we have dice rolls where you can roll a dice as well. Boom, we can roll dice. Pretty cool if you want to do some gambling or something like that. Let's actually see what happens when we hit poker. I'm guessing we need to be at an actual poker stand for that to work. That's what I'm guessing, or like a poker table. If we go back into miscellaneous, we can do rock, paper, scissors. Bunch of cool stuff for sure. We can also hide the chat as well from here, which is pretty nice. Let's see what else there is. We can go into clothing. We can remove and change a bunch of our clothing from here really easily, which is also very, very nice. Say we want to take off our hat, boom, take off our hat. Want to put it back on, boom, put it back on. All very pretty intuitive and self-explanatory. Reload the skin. If you have stuff that's clipping each other, you can hit that to fix that. And I think that's going to be pretty much about it for the radial menu and pretty much all of the kind of basic commands for the server. Now we're kind of just going to be checking stuff out for a little bit. So again, let's go head over to the timber. Oh, it looks like someone's already created a camp over here. That's pretty cool as well. Again, you can create camps pretty much anywhere along the whole entire map, besides obviously in cities and major locations. Oh my, our horse just got spooked by something. Not sure what, but we're just going to keep on going, not pay attention to that. Don't want to stop for that. But again, we're going to head over to that timber company, and I'll see you once we're over there. All right, so we're over at the logging company. Unfortunately, I thought I was recording when I wasn't, but I'd already bought a hatchet. Again, if we go up to this guy and we hit space, again, he's floating a little bit, but again, there's going to be like some little bugs here and there, as again, this is only day one of the server being released, or I guess day one, because last night it got released. But if we go over to him, we're of course from here, we're able to sell a bunch of different stuff, such as sap, honey, softwood, hardwood, rubber, fibers, and pulp. Then we can of course buy a hatchet from here. And then if if we go in our inventory and we use the hatchet as such, we now have it equipped. It won't show on your radial menu or anything, but if we go up to a spot where we're able to chop a tree, a little thing in the bottom right will pop up, and if we hit space or hold space down, we should be able to start chopping. So boom, we'll start swinging. Boom. Okay, we have to hit E inside the line. Oh, that's actually that's kind of cool. And then I'm guessing we're gonna have to go to another tree and kind of just go around and keep doing that same thing. All right, here's another one. So again, let's go into chop. Boom, hit left click, and then we have to hit E inside the line. Boom, and then boom, we got fibers. Seems we can swing again. Hit E inside the line. Boom. I'm pretty sure actually we're able to just stay here and keep swinging away. Boom, hit E inside the line. And then I'm pretty sure that's all we could do. So I think you can do a certain amount of hits per tree, it seems. I'm guessing again we're able to do a certain amount of hits per tree and then go on to the next one if we want. It looks like someone else is coming up to try it out as well. Also, while we're going around, we probably should eat a little bit of food and water. As you can see in the bottom left, our food and water is quite low at the moment. So boom, let's fill that up. Drink some water as well. Again, you can move this inventory by just dragging it around, which is really nice if you're trying to see something and you kind of need to be in your inventory at the same time. Pretty nice, honestly. I really love how the inventory is actually movable. So let's eat this last peach, and we should be good to keep wood cutting. Keep getting on with it. It actually just seems to be pretty fun as you're able to just kind of go around, find different trees, start chopping them down, do a little mini game. Quite fun. It doesn't seem every single tree you're able to do it to, but it does seem a lot of them you are, and it's a little finicky, it seems, at first to figure out which ones. All right, so we found a little small tree here as well. I think we can chop this down as well. So boom, and then left click, and then E inside the line. Boom, left click, and then E inside the line. Boom, and then we're done for that spot. All right, so we've done only like 3 or 4 trees ish. We got, let's see what we got from that. We got 2 hardwood, 15 fibers, and I think, is that it? I thought we got some sap, but I could be wrong on that. So 15 fibers and 2 hardwood. Let's see what we get from that. We're also going to be checking out the wilderness survival guide in a second, because I think there's a lot of stuff in there that's very useful. So we have $21 right now. Let's sell off all of our stuff. So hardwood we got 2 of. Sell that. Boom, 20 cents. Okay, not horrible. We got a bunch of fibers, I believe 15 fibers, so let's sell all of those as well. $1.05. Okay, not bad. So timber doesn't seem to be horrible money, especially if you figure out like which trees you can actually chop, and a more efficient way to figure that out, and of course go between the two. But now actually let's get off our horse again and let's check out the wilderness survival guide. So if we right click, hit use, should bring this up. Actually very nicely made. I forget the person who made it, but they did a really good job, so shout out to them. I'm horrible at remembering that stuff. So this is going to be our basic crafting guide. So from here we can make a campfire with 2 soft wood, or another different one with 2 hardwood. We can do a bunch of different things. Baked potatoes, grilled meat, grilled poultry, a storage box, a hitching post. So all this stuff is stuff that you can actually place in your camp as well, which again, you can place your camp claimer by using it in your inventory. You make a cot, a field tent, some coffee. Pretty cool. Now, I believe what's really awesome is that you're able to get different kinds of books that allow you to craft different things. So as you progress in your time on JustRP's Red Dead server, you're able to go and find new books that allow you to craft more advanced stuff. And of course, if you have a job role, you get a different book relating to your job role, which will of course correspond with being able to craft different things from that as well. So again, pretty cool. Again, there's a bunch of different books correlating to both your job and then of course finding out the new books. I'm pretty sure there's some hidden books. There's some books of course you can only get through jobs, and there's a wide variety of different crafting on the server. But for now, again, that's gonna be pretty much it for going over that basic crafting. Instead of having them in a table, if you have the items on you and you left click in the book, it will automatically craft the items, which is pretty cool as well. Again, pretty user friendly, I think, in my opinion. But again, let's head over to Blackwater and I'll meet you guys once we're over there. Alrighty, so we are at my personal favorite town. I mean, this and Strawberry are probably my 2 favorites. We are in the town of Blackwater. I'm pretty sure this is the town that I'm going to become a resident of, as this is my favorite town personally. Just from, playing on Gold Rush and other servers, this has been my favorite town to kind of hang out around. I like the area. It's kind of a little bit more out west than where you spawn in, of course, Valentine. But it is quite the nice area. Personally, one of my favorites. Again, we have the bank over here. This is like the one town I actually know really well. Oh my, it is freaking downpouring all of a sudden. That's not fun. But let's check out the bank now. Again, I'm pretty sure that our money doesn't transfer between banks, so let's double check and see if that's right. Pretty sure it should create a bank for us when we hit open bank. So we just created an account here. Boom, it'll just take a second, I believe, and then we should be good to go again. Open bank, and see we have $0 in here, unfortunately. But again, the towns, if we want to get our $50 back, we're gonna have to go all the way back to Valentine. So probably wasn't the smartest thing putting all our money in there. But again, we can deposit money here, withdraw money here, etc. So if we put $10 in here, boom. Now, of course, if we look at it again with our third eye, open bank, we're gonna have $10 in that bank. So pretty nice. Definitely interesting that the items or the money doesn't transfer between banks, but what this makes people do is kind of centralize themselves to a certain town and kind of branch out from there, which is pretty cool. Again, I'm pretty sure we're going to be making Blackwater our main town, but that's gonna be pretty much it for just going over kind of the general overview of the launch of JustRP's Red Dead server. I definitely recommend checking it out. The link will be in the description. I definitely recommend checking it out if you want to kind of be one of the first people on the server as the server is growing and expanding. Again, it is going to be a public server, so you can just join our Discord and join the actual Red Dead server right off there. No need to create a waitlist application or anything like that. But if you do want to join in early as the server is just getting started, maybe you want to become a blacksmith, or let's say a gunsmith or a sheriff or something, and you want to do it before those slots are filled up, now is the time to do it. So again, I highly recommend getting on the server, especially if you want to have one of those kind of limited amount of jobs, positions. If you want to have one of those, definitely recommend getting on the server, exploring a little bit, you know, creating some RP for yourself, and maybe getting yourself one of those job roles before they are all taken up. But either way, hopefully you guys did enjoy this video showing off the JustRP Red Dead server. Again, the Gold Rush videos will continue, and eventually I'm going to be starting a series on the JustRP server as well, and I'll probably have both of those series going at the same time. But either way, hopefully you guys did enjoy, and if you did, as always, make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.